Join us in the city of pandas and spicy food.
提示您，列车已经到达成都东站。
We took a train from Jianshe and it lasted around 5 hours and cost us 50 euros per person. I would definitely recommend taking trains whenever you are traveling in China. They're super fast and convenient. By the way, look at that, it's a moving fence. For Chengdu, we had absolutely zero plans. We knew there is like a panda research center here and the food is supposed to be amazing, but other than that, we just wanted to see the vibe and go with the flow. The most convenient option to go to the city center was by metro. We bought 2 tickets for only €1. Like, it's really crazy how cheap that is.
But by that point we were already super hungry, so our plan was to try some Sichuan food for the first time and then go explore the city. This restaurant, that's actually a barbecue place, we found completely by accident. We had no idea that barbecue was so big in Chengdu. Here we ordered a bunch of different things. For example, this mushroom with garlic, this was fantastic, and also a bunch of different skewers with meat, fish, potatoes. What's super cool about this place is that each table has its own grill, which means the food was constantly warm. My favorites were absolutely this potato and beef that was topped with spicy Sichuan flakes. My reaction here was quite non-existent, but trust me, it was amazing.
Another must try in this restaurant is fish cooked inside tons of dried chilies. It was actually not so spicy as it looks and very delicious. And then it was time to try the big boy, chicken feet.
I was too scared to try that, so I was just waiting for Samuel's reaction.
Even though chicken feet was not my favorite thing, I would definitely recommend coming to this restaurant.
After our stomachs were full, we then took a walk alongside Fuhe River to Jianshe area. After 15 minutes of walking, we finally arrived and there was so much food, like everything you can possibly imagine.
Then we stumbled across this dessert and we were really surprised. God knows what's inside, but really it's a must try in Chengdu.
By the way, sometimes it is a bit awkward filming yourself in the middle of China eating a random dessert on the pavement.
Because we are basic tourists, we also had to go to this main shopping street, which is called Chunxi Road. And as soon as we arrived, we got to know what Chengdu is really all about. Giant pandas. And we got super excited because we are going to see them tomorrow in real life. By the way, look at this toilet system that shows you exactly which one is occupied and also which type of toilet it is.
And the day finally came. It was panda time. And because we've already been in China for 2 weeks, we've been kind of used to all the crowds. But so many people waiting in line for something can only mean one thing. It's pandas!
We bought our tickets on trip.com and they only cost us €7 per person. You actually have to choose a type of ticket you want, either 7:30 AM to noon or noon to 6 PM. And this means that during that time slot you have to enter the park.
And after 10 minutes of walking, we finally saw our very first panda. This was probably one of our favorite moments from Chengdu. She looks so happy eating her bamboo.
We didn't expect that this place is going to be so huge. The research base covers approximately 3.7 square kilometers. You can easily spend more than 5 hours in this park, and be prepared to walk a lot.
And look, if you're lucky, you can also see red pandas here if they're not hiding somewhere in the trees. What's crazy about this place is that sometimes more than 30,000 people visit it per day.
It was founded in 1987 and began with only 6 giant pandas rescued from the wild. It has since become one of the world's leading panda breeding and conservation institutions.
At first it felt insanely crowded, but the further we went, the less people there were, and at some points we were actually almost alone.
Our overall experience was fantastic. I would definitely recommend you visiting this park if you're ever in Chengdu.
Here's a tip for you. If you exit the park through the west entrance, there are buses going directly to the city center, which takes about 45 minutes, and they cost like €2 per person. So do not fall for a taxi trap.
For late lunch, we grabbed the famous Chengdu dish, dandan noodles. It's a quite simple combination of minced beef and pork together with some vegetables. But what takes it to another level is Sichuan pepper. It makes your mouth go numb, which is a very strange feeling at first. It only cost us €2 per person, and if you're ever in Chengdu, I'm telling you, you must try this dish.
After this amazing lunch, we then headed to Kuanzhai Alleys. This place is full of souvenir shops, arts and crafts, restaurants, tea houses, and it was packed with people. We really love this place because it actually shows Chinese old-style architecture. This area is more than 300 years old and it was built during the Qing dynasty in the late 1700s. At first, it actually served as a military settlement, but today it's one of Chengdu's main tourist attractions. What we found best about this place is that you can try many Sichuan snacks along the way. What you see here is actually some type of interesting sponge, and they make sweets out of it. And now we'll just let you enjoy the vibe of this place before we visit another destination that's the complete opposite of it.
Then we were on our way to the famous tea house. It is located inside a very big park, and right before entering it we saw these people playing a random sport that I never saw before. It's kind of a mix between badminton and football, and it looks very interesting. Then we saw something strange. There were thousands of papers put up, some just with loads of text and some with pictures. We later discovered that these were actually print-out dating profiles.
And now we were already looking forward to a hot cup of tea. And that's because we were just about to enter Chengdu's famous tea house. This is the spot where Chengdu locals like to come to relax and chat. And that's exactly what we did as well. By the way, if you're still watching the video right now, comment your favorite tea flavor. Mine is rooibos. Sorry, China.
All in all, Chengdu really felt authentic and relaxed.
And that also perfectly matches our travel experience here. We were not running around trying to see all the major attractions.
Rather, we waited for the city to show itself to us as it is.
And that's exactly why we think you should include Chengdu on your China bucket list.